Wow! What's going on, you guys? Welcome to my review for The King's Daughter. But before we get started, please consider supporting me and my channel by subscribing, leaving a like and a comment down below in this video. But without any other further ado, let's get into it. The King's Daughter is directed by Sean McNamara, and it tells the story of King Louis, who's trying to seek immortality, played by Pierce Brosnan, and he finds this mermaid, played by Fan Bingbing. He sends a captain out to sort of basically capture, bring him so he can get her immortality life-giving essence, basically, that he thinks she has. And in the process, things get a little crazy. Daughter, played by Kelly Scodelario, I think I said her name right. Ooh, sorry if I got a little wrong there. Basically comes back, and now she's very much like, you know, Dad, I've been away for a while. I've seen some stuff. I'm different. I'm going to do my own thing. And she finds out about the mermaid, and this complicates things. And, so, yeah. You guys know I don't really like to spoil movies, so I'm trying to give this plot, which is pretty convoluted and pretty confusing and pretty outlandish and pretty out there, you know, keep it basically without any spoilers, which is not the easiest thing to do. Because in this movie, and I'm not lying, I struggled to understand the plot in this movie. I had to actually, before I saw the movie, you know, kind of research just a little bit, you know, kind of read the basic synopsis they have like on the IMDb page. And then after the movie, I had to read it again because I was still a little confused with what I just saw. And the movie's also aware of the fact this plot is very confusing, because in the movie, there's a lot of those scenes where they re-explain that there's a plot. They have to keep reminding you. There's scenes where Pierce Brosnan's all like, "Worry, you know, there's a plot to the movie. I'm here, Pierce Brosnan, with my wig, and I'm going to remind you about the plot. So, there's the plot to the movie. Now, don't leave, you know. Just remember that's the plot." That kind of stuff, where it's just like they keep knowing that you can't follow the story, so they're really trying to get you into it. But that's not my main problem with the movie. My problem with the movie is this movie is totally a roller coaster. I mean, this movie doesn't know what it wants to be. It is Pirates of the Caribbean meets a fairy tale, meets a love triangle, meets science fiction, meets fantasy, meets drama, meets period piece, meets Pride and Prejudice. Like, it is the weirdest amalgamation of different genres, styles, and tones which don't mix that I've ever seen. It, I'm not lying, is baffling to me that they didn't somehow catch this in production and try their best to fix it. Now, really, I didn't have a lot of high hopes going to the movie. My sister and I saw the trailer, and I basically went to see it because I'm a Pierce Brosnan fan. I was like, Pierce Brosnan's in the movie. I'll go see it for that. But this movie's still disappointing, even with that mindset. I mean, I will give the movie this. It is gorgeous to look at. It is beautifully shot. The acting is really good, and it has this aesthetic. There is this charm to the movie. It's almost so crazy and so outlandish, it's almost kind of almost watchable. Like, you kind of like it. There's a good feel to this movie. But then it just goes all over the place, and crazy stuff happens. And the mermaid, played by Fan Bingbing, I feel so sorry for this lady. With you know, X-Men, the movie she did, and the movie earlier this year, the 355, I think it was, the 355? It was 355. I almost wanted to call it the 322. I don't know. But she's really a good actress who I think just needs a good role. And this role just wasn't doing her any favors. She doesn't have much to work with. Most people here don't have much to work with. The script really is just, it's not the best. The direction seems pretty confusing. I swear it seems like there's more than one person directing this movie, because scenes don't seem like there's one vision. Either that, or this is very heavily grabbed by a studio and they really just mucked everything up, because this movie was, it was interesting, to say the least. Effects are nice, though, like I said, and the colors are pretty, and there's great costumes, and everything looks great, and everybody looks great in the movie, despite Pierce Brosnan's wig. But, like, aside from that, you know, this movie is kind of cool. It's got some cool ideas, but the plot and the script and the direction it took is really meh. And also, I know this is a really odd thing to pick on. Like, not odd, just I think a lot of people don't bring it up as much as they should bring it up in movies. But the set design is beautiful. but the set decoration doesn't work with the set design. And it's just kind of awkward and off like that. I didn't really care for it that much. The music score is okay. It's fine. It's decent. It does its job. It's one of those things where in the movie it works, but like, you know, if you try to listen to it without it, you'd be like, oh my god. Walker's doing his best in this movie. He's honestly trying. It seems like he like thinks he's in a bigger movie than what he is. Like, it seems like they really thought this movie was gonna sell, and he was like playing it like that. But it's, I don't know. I don't like to bash movies because I feel like with movies, there are still a lot of people that put a lot of work and a lot of effort into them. But this one just comes across underwhelming. Like I said, there's a nice aesthetic, there's a nice feel to it. It is entertaining. I mean, you probably will be able to watch the movie, despite the fact it's kind of stupid, kind of out there, and be like, okay. I mean, time's passing, and I'm at least paying attention to what's happening. It's not like some movies I've seen where I've just totally wanted to fall asleep on the movie. So I'll give it that. As much as I'd like to give this movie a better review, I can't. It's just really a weird movie. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. I'm just going to say, overall, final thoughts. The movie had some potential to be good. It turned out really strange, really disjointed, and really hot. So thanks as always for watching, guys, and stick around because I got a few more reviews coming up this week, and I'll see you next time.